Ancient DNA discovered in a sarcophagus in a Byzantine monastery on a small island off the coast of Turkey. Could this patrilineal line have Gothic origins?
It's a fascinating story, a journey of survival. Thousands of miles over thousands of years led to this amazing man. From a hunter to a king, let me tell you how it all began. We are his sons. We are I-1. We are his sons. We are I-1. From the dawn of history to the Viking Age, his sons sail the seas to lands unknown. Fierce warriors in battle as the legends go. From a hunter to a king, let me tell you how it all began. We are his sons.
The ancient DNA sample comes from the 2022 study, The Genetic History of the Southern Arc, a bridge between West Asia and Europe. He was discovered on the small island of Zeytin Liada. To quote the supplemental information from the study in regards to this island, quote, Zeytin Liada, one of the Marmara Sea Islands, end quote. In the following map from the study, you can see the location of the Marmara Sea Islands off the coast of mainland Turkey. In the family tree DNA database, he is labeled Zeytin Liada 14832. He lived sometime between 600 and 1000 CE. He is positive for major subclades IZ63 and IPR683, which have a strong correlation with East Germanic tribes. He is also positive for downstream subclade I-FT423935, which dates approximately to 642 CE, and there is one modern tester that claims Greece for their earliest known patrilineal country of origin. Based on this information, I feel that Mr. Zeytin Liada 14832's patrilineal forefathers must have been in that general region since around 642 CE. Based on that information, I feel that we can reject a Viking Age Varangian entrance into that region for Mr. Zeytin Liada 14832. The most likely explanation for how his patrilineal forefathers entered the region would most likely be with the Goths. They invaded that region as early as the 3rd century, and during the 4th century, the Visigoths also spent time in that region. That being said, though, Mr. Zeytin Liada 14832 was also analyzed in the recently released preprint, Steppe Ancestry in Western Eurasia and the Spread of the Germanic Languages. He was assigned to the 0431 WMED autosomal genetic cluster. Now, I'm not positive, but I believe that stands for Western Mediterranean, which kind of throws me for a loop because I would assume, based on his location of discovery, he would be assigned to an Eastern Mediterranean autosomal genetic cluster. It's also important to note that right around the time that his subclade is estimated to have formed, the Byzantine Empire did encompass parts of the Western Mediterranean. So perhaps he had some familial ties from that region. Autosomal DNA is inherited from both parents, so it doesn't automatically infer that his patrilineal line came from the Western Mediterranean prior to arriving in the Eastern Mediterranean. All things being equal, I'm still leaning towards a Eastern Mediterranean Gothic origin for his patrilineal line. But I am open to the possibility, even if it's less likely, that perhaps there is a different explanation for his patrilineal line. Perhaps his patrilineal forefathers entered the Western Mediterranean with the Vandals. Thanks for watching.